And last, but certainly not least, is Dtae Springer, an Americorps alum from Impact Justice. He is visiting us all the way from the great state of California. Today, he is a research analyst for Impact Justice. He is also a licensed real estate agent because, you know, we want people to make that bank, whatever the kids say, get that bag. My age is showing as I fumble my way through those references because we need them to donate back to all of our programs. So thank you for being a real estate agent too. And he is the CEO and founder of Community House Activism. Please welcome Dtae. So let's get started. I would love to just hear from all of you first. Dtae. So Dtae and I first met when I was running President Obama's My Brother's Keeper initiative. And imagine my surprise when I came to Impact Justice, an Americorps program, and I saw Dtae moving on to the next level of his work. I have been so impressed and so inspired by your journey. Tell me how you discovered Americorps.
Yeah, so my journey starts around when I was 15. I was in juvenile hall, and I met this guy named Victor. And at the time, he was the director of an organization called Anti-Recidivism Coalition. And pretty much they help currently and formerly incarcerated youth and young adults. So Victor was leading a youth program inside of the juvenile hall. And I just remember this one meeting, he was telling us, like, when he got out of prison, he went back to his community and bought the house that he grew up in with his mom. And he was telling us, like, the neighborhood and stuff. And when he was telling us, I'm like, bro, I live right down the street from there, you know? And so he was like, you know, when you get out, come see me. And so I got out, went to go see him. And from there, I was, like, connected with ARC. So unfortunately, you know, some decisions ultimately led me to catching my first adult case around the age 19. So as I'm like going through the whole adult punishment stuff, I leaned back on Victor, and he introduced me to a lady, and she pretty much got me into the MBK program. And so that's when I met Michael. And do you guys know, like, literally, I was sitting in the jail cell, and the day that I stepped out of the cell, 1 year later, I was in front of President Barack Obama, shaking his hand, you know? And so, thank you. So that really made me, like, really want to stick with, like, the advocacy work, the community work, so I just stuck with it. And then fast forward to, like, pre-pandemic, like 2018, 2019, ARC told me that they had a position opening up in their office with a program called California Justice Leaders. And they told me that it was Americorps and an Impact Justice program. And what really stuck out to me was they said that I would be able to mentor youth in the juvenile hall and in the youth prisons. And so I was like, that's my dream. Like, I could be the Victor, you know what I'm saying? And so I applied, and everything worked out. And so I served in that program for California Justice Leaders, helping the youth that's transitioning from the Division of Juvenile Justice, which is California Youth Prison System. They're transferring back to Sacramento County. So I had the pleasure to work with those youth, help them, you know, successfully re-enter back into society, look for work, look for education opportunities, helping with housing. And so that was like my initial, and before that, I didn't really know much about Americorps. But the fact that they gave me the opportunity to do something that I always wanted to do, it was like a no-brainer.
Yes. I think I heard Oprah say you need to make your mess your message.
Right.
And you own the struggles and the challenges, and you turn them to opportunities, and you have become the victor.
Right.
And you are making a difference. I remember when President Obama was the first sitting president to visit a federal prison, the reporters asked him, why did he go there? And he said two things. He said, there's a fine line between president and prisoner, and there but for the grace of God go I. None of us want our worst day to define the rest of our lives. And I am so glad that you got your second chance.